got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Vegas. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
60 by 60 by.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open mag downfield, he's got his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They will run it over center with Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll go again with Hall. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
18 Cardinal. Let go.
He'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
18 Rattler. Ready? 7. Take smash. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Dante Fulton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And this one blown up. Good surge. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Dante Fulton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Well, just about every every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike, this is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready.
Again, it's Judkins. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Ready, set, let's go.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. The outside, it's brought in by Allen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready, 79 Bronco, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Vegas.
46-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Cougar 19.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Let's go. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find a target. Incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go, ready, hut.
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Miles Garrett able to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
70, 70.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep is Marcus Jones. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. The gain is 64.
First down. A gain of 64 yards. And the Browns first down.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Go.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was brought down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the 1st down. It is 1st and goal.
And the Browns.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Browns.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Taylor. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready?
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. 56 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come on, set. 60 by, go.
He's got it at the 3. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Carlson had the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Okay,
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first half.
That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
ready, set.
1st and 10.
Get up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Give up the middle with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First and 10.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Fix the eagle.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Daniel Carlson
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready! Bronco 80! Ready!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set!
Fires quickly, it is complete on the slant. Must him down just shy of the 40. First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air one more time. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll get about a pass will be needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, like, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Set to the air once more on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On the jump.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This returnable with Taylor. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tiger, go!
A run here with Hall, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70 Lions.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings us 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Motion.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season. The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Okay, break.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
They run it once more with Judkins. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Back to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for them.
Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll be taken down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
That's another Browns 1st a gain of 17
Here's
yards.
Justice. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Down Browns.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
After the gain of 7 on first down.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Ready.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. Buffalo 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Raiders send their punt team out
For the Raiders.
as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A throw there. Caught by Lee Gaffney. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Ready,
Here's a 2nd and 6.
get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
2-point conversion.
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going up top. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That gains an even 60 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
Okay, ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vegas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back into.
Browns 32.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Adams is the motion man. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws. That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then on secondaries, coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got his 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. There's a screen set on for Judkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's going to run it, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
They'll run here.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
26-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. We'll take this forward for about 5. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here comes 2nd and 4.
18 Rattler. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him inside of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raiders first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cavalier, Chapel, Cougar 19. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready? Craft all 80. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. The game they really did struggle in. They look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us